Hi guys, it's Jessica here. I know it's been a while since I've made a doll video, and I keep thinking, well, I don't have anything to talk about, or I don't like how I look. It's just kind of this, I've gotten out of the habit of making videos, and I really enjoy making them. They're fun to make. And they oftentimes help cheer me up because I get to talk about the things that I like to talk about. And I have lots of stuff to share with you guys today, lots of dolly things. So we got our tail in gear. I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, the bruises here. Was playing with Lola, who is my English bulldog. She's under here, and I was leaning forward right when she was jumping up, and oh man, like I thought it had to be bleeding because it was just like so like numb and sore. But I don't know, maybe I'll get lucky and it won't. I won't get a big old fat lip. She was so sad. She was so sad because I yelled. Yeah, that's a big old heavy meathead. I think 50% of her body weight is head. But anyways, here is, this is my doll in mind, Lorena, and she is on a Doll Zone girl body, the old one. I think it's the 008 one. And I made her a new dress, which it is a simple dress, then with like this, it's not really an apron, I'm not sure what you would call it, but it's kind of like a outside bust, I guess, or corset with material, like a dress sewed to it, but it's open in the front. And I think for this doll especially, because she's much bigger compared to minifee girls, I would need to make this part bigger to fit over the dress and over the doll. So it's a little bit smaller than I would have liked. As you can see, it doesn't really meet very well in the front, but I think she looks really cute in this style. And this is the first time I've done this little fringe. And I did a little bit. I didn't like it as much with this fabric because of the color. So didn't like that as much, but I was experimenting with it. She's had her face up from Fitzwig. He is on Instagram and on YouTube under Fitzwig, and I have her. Is going to be her sister. This is the doll in mine, Lorena, closed eyes, and then there's the open eyes, and her sister is off being painted by him. I have 5 doll heads total being painted, so it's going to be really exciting when all those dolls come back. I've got a doll in mind, Annabeth, that will be a boy, a doll in mind, Miru, who will be a boy as well, and then the doll in mind, Lorena, and then 2 minifee heads, the minifee Suni and the minifee elf Flam. It's the elf Suni, so very exciting to get all of those dolls back. It'll be like getting new dolls. So, but I'm really happy with how her dress turned out. Like the colors, like I think are just perfect for her. I was really pleased. Another dress that I finished here that I wanted to show because I thought it turned out pretty. It's this one that I made for my leash. She's a Delft leash, and she is on the old girl Delft body. I'm not sure if it's type 1 or type 2, honestly. I'm not sure. but this was just a relatively simple dress. It's got some pin tucks in the front, it's lined, it doesn't have an extravagant amount of ruffles, so it was pretty simple in a lot of ways, but yeah, I thought it just turned out really, really nice. This is a wig that I got off of AliExpress that I really, really love. And another thing that I've been doing is I've been cutting a lot of wigs, and I cut the burgundy wig. I'll show that in a minute, and I trimmed this one because it was like, I mean, do I still have it sitting over there? Because I kept the long, but I mean it's like, you know, down to here. So I have half again of this much that I could, you know, and I could make another wig out if I wanted to. But I have been cutting a lot of wigs and really, like, I'm less afraid to do that now than I have been in the past. I cut this one too. This was the burgundy wig. And I can't remember if I showed it in a video. I think I did. I think I showed it in the video because, yeah, that's right, because they're asking for, somebody was asking for the link. Kate, I think, she asked for the link to it because it was like $7 or $8 free shipping. And I did go back and ordered another one. This one came like, I don't even think it was a full 2 weeks that it took for it to come. So I ordered another one in this size, the 1/3 size, and I ordered one in 1/6 size as well. But it was really long. It was very curly, not curly, but had big curls in it, and it started to annoy me, so it got whacked off too. It got cut. It got chopped, and I really like it. I'm really happy with it trimmed. This is my Delph Miu. She is on a Feeple 60 Fairyland body, which I really like the hybrid. I've been thinking about calling her Anne. I don't know. I think Leash is going to be Melody, and that she's going to be Anne. We'll think about it. It keeps kind of, whenever I think about her in my head, that's one of the things that I seem to keep kind of going back to. So nothing fantastic or flashy, but yeah, I think she's kind of a simpler, sweet. I see her as pretty simple, sweet, that girl next door type of personality. And I don't think I showed these jeans. These were a pair of Code Noir jeans, denim shorts, and I love any kind of Code Noir denim. I freaking love it. So I got these secondhand for pretty good price compared to what you pay when you order them directly from a dealer or their website. Okay, what else was I going to show? So, I don't think I showed this. Maybe I did. This dress that I sewed for my jury girl. Just can't remember if I showed this or not. I did like I think my pleats turned out really nice, but I think the fabric kind of just obscures them. You can't even see that they're there. Yeah, I wanted this. I had this idea for this dress that was maybe inspired by some fashions from the 60s. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so earlier this week I got this really amazing package from Susie Plum, and this is her card. She is, I think that she's predominantly on Facebook. I think that she has an Instagram account, but I don't think that she's active on that, so that's got her Facebook information. But she sent me this really super nice, thoughtful kind of like care package gift box with a lot of handmade doll jewelry and doll accessories, I guess, like a little purse. I have stuff everywhere on different dolls, and I did show some pictures of that stuff on my Instagram to get some better pictures of it, but just so fun and so many thoughtful, nice things. Here's Elowen here, and she's wearing, this is actually a silver ring with Celtic knots on it. I don't know if you can, it's trying to focus on me. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just, and it's really heavy. It's made out of silver, I guess. But I love to take human rings and use them as like chokers or necklaces for dolls or bracelets. And this one is big enough that it could be a bracelet for an MSD or SD pretty easily. But she's gotten it for now, and I like, I think it just really complements her. It's got a little bit of a goldish haze to it depending on the light, so I think it does suit her, even though like her colors are mostly gold, not silver, but I think it just really has a gold look to it. And I don't know if that's the reflection, but every time, so a lot of times I'll go to look at it and I'll like, oh, well, is that silver or is it a gold color? But thank you again so much, Susie. All the stuff was just so nice. And I don't know, I'm trying to see if you can see Delphina back there. Pretty hard to see, but she's got a little shell necklace that she did copper wire, where you wrap it around things, wrap it around the shell, and it's got some beads. But that went to Delphina because of her ocean theme, basically. So I got myself some birthday presents. That was my excuse anyways. I'm always buying myself presents, but why do I have to have an excuse for that? But that was what this was. I'm going to show you. This guy. So this is a Adele Moon, CP Adele Moon, and he has a face up done by Plague Bearer BJD. I think that's, I'm pretty sure that's her her Instagram. And that's who I bought the head from. So she had given him this face up, and he's on an old Delph body. This is actually Chiwoo's body. This is actually Chiwoo's body, and Chiwoo is on the bigger type 1. I got a type. So this is a type 2. And this is the one that Chiwoo came on, and the type 1, when I got it was so much, it was just noticeably bigger, bigger hands, a little bit taller, just bigger or all around, and so I put Chiwoo on that body because he's got such a big head. And Moon has a pretty big head too, but I think he looks proportionate and okay on the slightly smaller Chiwoo bodies, the type 2 Delph boy body. So I already had a body for him. So yeah, I saw this guy. I saw him for sale. He was up there. It felt like forever. I always feel like that it's forever, and I kept going back and looking at him, and nobody was buying him, and I just was like, I just couldn't believe that he wasn't snatched up right away. Like, to me, I was just amazed. I'm like, why is this doll still here? Because I kept expecting I would look and he would be sold, and I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. But it was like 3 days, 4 days, whatever it was, of looking, going back to look at him, and I was like, okay, I can't take it. I've got to get this guy. So I think he's super gorgeous, and he's wearing a pair of they're enchanted doll eyes. They're enchanted doll eyes that I got secondhand for a pretty good price, because they were older and they're just this kind of yellow color, and they really don't, I just don't have dolls, I just don't have that many dolls that can wear 16mm eyes. I have a few dolls that can wear 14, but most of them, because I like small iris eyes, but these Delph dolls, they really look better in my opinion with the bigger eyes. So I was just really happy that they just seem to suit him really good. And I think that they kind of give a depending on the light, especially when there's not a lot of light, they look brown. So yeah, I was so happy that they suited him well. He's wearing some R-Rabbit clothes. I made the hat. Everything else is R-Rabbit. And I don't think these boots are R-Rabbit. They're something else, but yeah, R-Rabbit. Isn't he handsome? So I'm calling him Alex. He's taken over that character. I had the Nanuri, what year was he? I think it's a 2007 Delph event head. I can't remember. But he's got elf ears and vampire fangs, and I really like him. But he's got half-lidded eyes. And one of the things that I just really like about Delphs is I like to get these dolls to show off eyes. Like, if there's any sort of doll that's good for that, it's these guys, because they tend to have bigger sized eyes. It's kind of, you know, they've got that doll aesthetic. And so I might still get a body for that Nanuri head, because it is a beautiful head and it has a default company face up that is just beautiful. But yeah, so this is Alex, the new CP Delph Moon boy. He's been hanging out with Elphaba, and yeah, when this guy came in, I put him together and kind of like, ta-da, here he is. I swear all of my Delph girls were turning their heads and looking. That's what I felt like. I felt like they were all really interested in meeting him. So, and then the other doll that I bought myself for my birthday was this gal. So this is a Doll Zone Rosemary, and she has the default. Let's see, she's got her head on here. She has the default face up, and it has like, let's see, if you're able to see that. It comes with this face tattoo. And I don't think that Rosemary is made anymore. I don't think her sculpt is available anymore. And she is on the old 008 Doll Zone Girl body, which I just love. And I had kind of gotten her with the idea that I might steal this body and give it to my my other doll in mine, Lorena head, but I don't know. I really like her. So I don't know. We'll see how things go, but I have just been, I really, especially when I put eyes and a wig on her. She's wearing a pair of Jelly, I just went out of my brain. Jelly Eye Shop. She makes awesome resin eyes, and she makes small iris resin eyes if you specify that you want those. And these are a pair of gold ones that she made for me, of small iris. I think they were 14s or 12s, I can't remember. But they suit her really well. The seller is Talkie Soundbox on Instagram, and I forget her Den of Angels, her Den of Angels username, but I'd been watching this girl on Den of Angels, another one that I've been looking at and watching, and I kept going back and looking at, and I just gotten home from work on my birthday and went to go look at her again, and I was in the mode of like, it's my birthday, I am going to buy a doll right now. It was very much that sentiment. So I went and looked and at her again, and she had decreased her price, which I was like, oh. So I closed Den of Angels and I opened up my phone, went to Instagram, and the first thing that popped up was this girl. was an ad for this girl with the new price drop, and I was like, okay. And she just like literally posted it like 30 minutes prior, so I just thought that that was really funny, because I was like, okay, I'm getting her. So I keep getting pointed this way. That's the way I see it. So yeah, I'm really liking her. There is the possibility that there might be some body switching that happens at some point with my doll in mine, Lorena, but I don't know, this girl is pretty cute too, so we'll see. It was really nice. So the seller, she makes these needle felted mushrooms, and they're really awesome. They're so beautiful. So she sent me this one, which I love the details of it. It's got the little polka dots, and look at the bottom of it. Look at the ridges of the mushroom. So I just was like, that is freaking cute. Freaking cute. It's been living in the dolly diorama. I brought it here so I wouldn't forget to show it. But yeah, freaking cute. And I do think that she might have an Etsy shop where she sells those things. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure, but her Instagram is Talkie Soundbox, and she has a bunch of pictures of these different mushrooms that she's made, and all different kinds, all different shape, size, felted mushrooms. I love felted everything. I love felted everything. Okay, the other thing I was going to show, I almost forgot. Let me put these on here. Okay, let's try this. There we go. So I got these from Atelier Simon, I think is her Instagram name. I'm pretty sure she has an Etsy too, but she was showing these on her Instagram, and she made several different ones for her own dolls, and then she was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and make some for sale, which I jumped on the chance because it wasn't very expensive at all. And I'm like, it's really cool. It's made out of Fimo, and it actually does have a little bit of give, so you can put it on different types of doll heads, and you know, it has a little bit of give to fit on them, which is really, really cool. I didn't realize that Fimo did that. But I know they make these for people. I know you can buy these electronic cat ear headphones that, you know, this part lights up and when you play the music and things like that. And a long time ago, I had seen a picture of these for dolls, and I remember at the time it was something about, oh, they'd gotten it from Taobao or something, and I've never seen it anywhere. I've looked and looked because I really always wanted a pair for my dolls. So every once in a while I'll go do a headphone search or cat headphone search for BJD and never find it. So this was pretty cool. So I did break it though, because I dropped it from a pretty high height. So but I have that problem with a lot of types of headbands, like my flower headbands. A lot of those will slip too, especially when I put a lot of heavy stuff on them. The lighter ones stay better, but if you put things like horns or heavy things on them, they're more likely to fall off when you're picking up the doll or moving things. So, but it is super cute. I was able to fix it with some super glue, what I had broken, but I'm just trying to be super careful because I don't want to re-break it. So this is slightly flexible, and I just thought it was so cute. So cute. Really, really love it. Oh, I don't think I showed this. I made this little shirt for Herla. Maybe I did show this in my last video. I can't remember. I might repeat some things. But she's been in this. I kind of like it. I like her in it with a pair of form-fitting pants with the cat eye glasses. I think they were like a couple bucks off of eBay. They're Monster High, I think. But I kind of want to get some more because they're freaking cute. Okay guys, that's it. I'll wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. I hope you're all having a great Monday, and I hope the week treats you well. I'll see you later. Bye bye.